By working with specialist NDIS accountants and business advisors, your NDIS business can meet compliance obligation and have your operations up for success. Hi, I'm Krishan Sharma, founder and director of Canis Accountants. As a team, our goal is to provide you with necessary information to understand your financial position and make the best decision for your business. Look, the National Disability Insurance Scheme provides support funds services for around 4.3 million Australians who have disabilities. So, as an NDIS provider, you'll have to navigate several complexities related to the scheme. Not only do you need to understand and comply with all regulations within the NDIS scope, but you are also running a business. So you need to meet your taxation obligation, manage your cash flow, and manage the NDIS invoicing process. In today's video, I'll be breaking down all the ins and outs you need to know, including some helpful tips on how best to handle things financially if you are running a NDIS business. Before we start, it's very important to note that this information is intended as a guide only. It should not be seen to constitute legal or tax advice. You should, where necessary, seek your own advice for any legal or tax issues raised in your business affairs. Over the past few years, the disability sector in Australia has gone a major shift. The introduction of the National Disability Insurance Scheme has really changed the landscape in which NDIS businesses operate. Essentially, the industry now no longer relies on government grants, but it markets its services according to the National Disability Insurance Pricing Framework. Once delivered, the NDIS business claim back for the service provided. In other words, funding is retrospective. The transition is particularly important for businesses from a cash flow perspective. This is because all running costs for the services delivery are upfront and the payment is in arrears. So NDIS businesses have become like any other businesses, which means organization needs to identify their goals and set up the business structure to meet these goals. They will also need to meet their accounting and tax obligation, manage payroll including employee entitlement, access real-time data to make business decisions. And NDIS business also need to structure their business to ensure their assets are protected and to minimize the tax. It's worth noting that the scheme is overseen by NDIS Commission, ASIC, ITO, and other government agencies. So there is a lot to think about when it comes to accounting, practice, and compliance for your NDIS business. This is why it is important to work with business advisors and accountants that can help you set up a strong reporting and compliance foundation from the beginning. NDIS business also have to ensure their staff are properly trained and also understand how to comply with NDIS requirements. So, not only does your business have to meet all the usual tax and business obligation, but it also has to stay on top of NDIS compliance requirements such as NDIS compliance audit. Accountants and advisors can help you run a successful business and at the same time ensure that you comply with government regulations, ITO and ASIC requirements. They do this by helping you assess your business model, understand the cost of operations, forecast cash flow, manage growth issues, and stay tax compliant with optimum tax planning strategies. This way, you can focus on growing your business and not be consumed by all red tape that comes running an NDIS business. So, you can see navigating your business's NDIS accounting requirement is no small feat, which is why it is important to work with specialist accountants and advisors. If you would like to know more about how we can help you simplify your accounting practices and complex compliance obligation, make sure to drop a comment below. Otherwise, if you found this video helpful, make sure to subscribe and stay tuned for all our business accounting tips and tricks. See you next time.